This is your morning in 8 minutes. We want to start off with a quick check of your first alert forecast.
And Heather, you said it's a drier day. What do we need to know to get out and enjoy it?
First off, make sure you got plenty of water with you. I feel like I need to refill my water right now, and it hasn't even heated up just yet. But it's so sticky, and that's what supports even a stray to spotty shower or storm. But notice the humidity is actually climbing today to tomorrow, and then it can bottom out behind that front briefly, at least for the weekend. So for today, before you step out the door, make sure you're taking sunscreen as well. We have a very high UV index. So yes, there are passing clouds, but most of the day you're still getting plenty of sun exposure. I know a lot of kids have field day. A lot of you work outside. There's graduations. There's going to be a lot of folks out and about. So keep that in mind. Air quality at a moderate level. Pollen counts are medium, but there's a few things stirring around in the southwesterly wind of 10 to 20 miles per hour, so a breezy day as well. We do have moderate levels of tree pollen. There's actually a mix of mold and dust in the air from the rain we've had. So heads up here, hopefully you can have those allergy meds ready as well and enjoy this Thursday.
All right, Heather, thanks so much. Well, today is a big day for parents looking to enroll their children in private school. Applications open today at 1 o'clock for Tennessee's school voucher plan. Nearly 200 schools are set to accept public money to pay for private school expenses. The $500 million plan gives 20,000 students around $7,000 each. Parents, before you start filling out that application, there are some documents you will need. You can review the application checklist right now. It's inside your WVLT News app. Meanwhile, this morning, another Clinton High School employee now facing charges following a years-long investigation into grade changing.
We've been following this case for you. Former guidance counselor Carrie Jenkins is charged with 2 counts of destruction or tampering with government records. In a statement to WVLT, an attorney for Jenkins says she's an upstanding and dedicated community member who's proud to call Clinton her home. Her attorneys say they absolutely refute the alleged charges against Mrs. Jenkins and look forward to clearing her name. Now, her arrest comes a week after former teacher Clay Turpin was also arrested. He's facing 2 dozen charges in the case. And a case before Supreme Court today could have wide-ranging consequences for President Donald Trump's agenda.
It involves his executive order seeking to end birthright citizenship. Most legal scholars say it's unconstitutional to do this, but that's not what the justices are considering today. Instead, experts say they're poised to weigh in on whether lower court judges should be able to issue nationwide injunctions. They've blocked a number of the president's policies, and he argues lower court judges should not have so much power. Well, several Democratic attorneys general involved in the case argue this would be a bad time to limit judicial authority. They claim some of the president's policies are illegal, and they accuse him of evading certain court orders. And starting this weekend, more events and festivals will be able to serve alcohol in Knoxville.
The Knoxville Beer Board made changes to the beer ordinance about a month ago. Holleroo, a street fair and soapbox derby, is coming back to Happy Holler this weekend. This year, they'll be able to serve alcohol for the first time on designated neighborhood streets. If you're interested in checking it out, Holleroo is happening this Saturday at North Central Street and Anderson Avenue from 11 Saturday morning until 10. You'll have to pay if you want a beer, but the event itself is free. And if you're driving through Sevier County this weekend, don't be surprised if you smell barbecue coming from downtown Sevierville.
Yeah, that's right. The annual Bloomin' Barbecue Music and Food Festival is back this weekend. There's going to be live music, vendors, and of course, barbecue. It's free for the whole family to go. Another tradition at the festival, the Mountain Soul Vocal Competition. This is where people can sign up to perform songs written by Sevierville's own and the Queen of East Tennessee, Dolly Parton. The festival runs tomorrow through Saturday. It runs Saturday and Sunday. Heads up, several roads will be temporarily closed starting today for the festival. Parts of Bruce Street, Court Avenue, and the municipal parking lot on Bruce Street will be closed to the cars not going to the event. And a celebration of all things Scottish happening in East Tennessee this weekend.
Yeah, we're talking about the annual Smoky Mountain Scottish Festival. It's happening at Townsend Visitor Center on Saturday and Sunday. It's Tennessee's oldest festival of Scottish, Irish, and Celtic culture. There will be pipes and drum competitions, Highland games, food, craft brewing, and more. The festival runs Saturday from 8 to 9, and on Sunday it goes from 8 to 4. We're going to hear from more of the people behind the event about what you need to know. That's coming up at 7 on the CW. And a heads up, if you drive the Foothills Parkway, it's going to be closed tomorrow between Wears Valley and Walland as crews finish up bridge inspections to make sure there wasn't any damage from the earthquake. Now, they completed initial checks of roads and tunnels and bridges throughout the park on Saturday, and they found no damage, but they say this inspection is just to be extra safe. The road will be closed from 8 in the morning until 3. Now we've got a traffic alert for you this morning.
Some work is happening this weekend in Jefferson County. It could impact your drive. Listen up. Crews will be out repairing a bridge deck over I-81 North. 81 will be down to 1 lane at the I-40 East interchange. Work starts at 7 o'clock Friday night. Do not expect to be done until 6 o'clock Monday morning. So if you have to drive around the area, expect delays with that lane closure and be extra careful around the workers. With that, we do want to get a check of your first alert traffic with Olivia Calthey.
Yeah, guys, good news to start off this Thursday morning. Starting out with a live look, I-40 at Walker Springs. You can see traffic moving in those east and westbound lanes right now. That is definitely some good news. And I-75 at Merchant Drive. Take a look at those southbound lanes. That congestion is starting to ramp up there. We're used to seeing that. 640 at Western Avenue is still looking good. So here's a look at the Knoxville area traffic. Overall, good news. If you're headed out the door, have to be somewhere early.
And at 5 minutes to 7 now, we are tracking some layers of clouds and some fog this morning. Beautiful view. If you're not looking at your screen, please do. It is gorgeous. We got a little sunlight breaking through, layers of clouds, some haze along the mountains. So conditions right now definitely vary in what you're seeing, but we're all feeling the higher humidity this morning. You're seeing it with fog. Little stray sprinkles, what's popped up in the mountains. So you got to go up there to find a stray shower for now. But there is some up and down visibility in Knox County to Union County, a little fog over Meigs Ray and Bledsoe. But notice temperatures all in the 60s. 62 Pigeon Forge, 63 Middlesboro to 68 right now in Oneida, 65 in Knoxville. So right on track, lots of low to mid 60s here across our area. Here's another vantage point, downtown Knoxville. Sunshine over a layer of cloud cover and some fog. So yes, this morning is definitely being impacted by the humidity. For your day today, we're looking at more of a mix of sun and clouds and a steamy day. 78 at noon, high today 84. And upper 70s at 8 before that batch of scattered rain and storm is basically briefly clips our area tonight. But notice tomorrow morning, first alerting you to the fact that it's only in the low 70s. Even warmer tomorrow morning because of that humidity. And again, rain and storms on the way tomorrow night, kicking off the weekend there. So I'm going to track that out for you coming up on the CW.
All right, Heather, thanks. Join us on the CW Knoxville. We've got a lot happening coming up at 7 o'clock. Our Aaron Rodgers showing us a Tennessee organization fighting to make sure every foster kid has a place to call home and what they need to make it all possible. We can already hear the bagpipes too. We've got a live interview coming up at 7. Have a great day.